Caroline, darling, it took me 2 days to respond to this. Okay, I'm just gonna get right to it. Your first question, how do I feel about your Sweet 16? I think it's awesome. You're eventually going to be able to drive. I don't know, you can work now, like, sort of legally. That'll be kind of cool. I guess that's it. I love being 16. It's no different than being 15, only you have another number instead of a 5 in your age. And 2 years till you're legal. Count them. 2. Okay. Number 2. Ow. I did go to services. I went to Rosh Hashana services. Rosh Hashana is the Jewish New Year, if anyone who is watching didn't know. We blow a shofar. I don't like the sound, but we do. I actually left 2 hours early to go and have lunch and then be not Jewish for a few minutes until that was really bad. I have a correction. I didn't go to band camp technically. I had this dance practice. It's for our show. You'll see it our next football game, I guess. That's next week. It's actually pretty funny now. And we had a run through and I didn't remember anything. I remembered nothing. Number 2, 3, I don't know what number we're on. My middle names, not telling you till you tell them first. That's all. Number 4, 5, 6, I don't know. My favorite book. I'm a nerd! And if band didn't, tip anyone off, I'm a nerd. I love my Shakespeare anthology. I love my Book of Virtues. Anything by a classical author except for Hemingway because he's a jerk. And probably a modern book. I am in love with Gossip Girl. Don't ask. I love it. I'm kind of a whore like that. There's Maximum Ride series is good. I love those cheap girly books, the ones about overprivileged girls doing God knows. A book I can't get over right now, like I always have to read it. I read it over and over again. Poser. It's kind of cool. It actually helped me get more into fashion designing, which is why now I'm taking the class. Confiding in you now, my fashion design teacher is a jerk. My least favorite books are definitely the Twilight series. Don't flame me. You know I don't like them. I have a rant eventually about that, but not now. My questions for you. Let's see. Since this is going to be your second video after this, let's get to know Caroline a little better. Caroline, I know you're very passionate about a few things. What are your passions? Elaborate on one, maybe. I know you love music. I know you love chemistry, or is it physics? Number 2, I want you to talk about the weirdest thing that has happened to you this year. We're kind of uncovering stuff and looking back on our old year. What was so cool? What was the funniest things? What are the weirdest stuff you've probably done? Number 3, what are your favorite books? What are your least favorite? And I want you to do a lip sync. That would be intense. You know what that is. Peace out.
Let's just keep it real. We're kind of a big
Bye.
deal.